Hello, it's Tuesday the 28th of April and there's good news in the Sinclair household. Our son Daniel, who some of you might know, was tested in IKEA car park for the COVID virus by the army last week, and he was found to be positive. Well, he's doing okay. He's shown only minor symptoms, and he's getting on with his life in isolation, and he's really looking forward to going back to work, to being back in prison. So that is good. And there's more good news. My daughter Roz received a new washing machine last week, and what she's managed to do is to disconnect the old one and take it outside and reconnect the new one. So I'm delighted and proud that she's been able to do that, because usually that would be a job where I would be called to do it for her. In my head, Roz is now the one who deals with all family plumbing jobs. Never again will I travel with a spanner in my hand. But the real good news comes from one of the readings set for today, John chapter 6. It's verse 30-35. It's only a short reading, but it comes after Jesus has just fed the 5,000 and the crowds are following him wherever he goes. And he gets across the other side of the lake, and the people were looking for him. And they were looking for him really because they were hungry and they were looking for more food. And Jesus said, you know, you don't want to look for the food that spoils. You want to look for food that lasts and endures to eternal life. You need to believe in me. And the people said, well, can you give us a sign so that we can believe in you? And then they talked about their ancestors and how Moses gave them manna from heaven while they were in the wilderness. And Jesus pointed out, he said, that was God who gave you that food, not Moses. And he said, God's bread is he who comes down from heaven and gives life to the world. And the people said, sir, well, give us this bread always. And Jesus said, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me will never be hungry. He who believes in me will never be thirsty. I suppose from that time on, whenever the crowds were hungry or thirsty, they would have remembered those words of Jesus. They would have remembered his promise of eternity when they put their faith and trust in him. Well, we too are living in a time when we're looking for signs. We're looking for a sign of this lockdown being over, and we need to be patient. But while we're being patient, we can take comfort that our hunger and thirst for spiritual contentment can be satisfied now, today, through our relationship with Jesus Christ. So let us all stay close to him and stay safe. Bye for now.